Godot has hundreds of built-in nodes that you can use, but there's one you may not have heard of. This is the instance placeholder node. When you instantiate a scene through the editor, you will see this option called Load as Placeholder when you right-click the instantiated scene. This makes no immediately noticeable difference. However, this can be very powerful. In my game Alchemortis, which you can wishlist on Steam by the way, I make good use of this for UI elements that need to be dynamically created. As an example, I have my card inspector UI which needs to show any number of abilities a card has. I have a separate scene called an ability label. This label displays information about one ability. Rather than preloading the label scene and manually instantiating the scene and adding that scene instance to my UI for each ability, I can instead mark the ability as load as placeholder. Then, in the code, I simply need to refer to the placeholder, remember it will be a type of instance placeholder, and call create instance on it. This creates an instance of my ability label at the same spot in the scene tree as the instance placeholder. No scene preloading or add child calls required. Additionally, marking the scene as a placeholder also displays it in the editor as if it were instantiated, which can help to visualize your UI, for example, without that scene being present in the tree automatically during runtime. The docs say this instance placeholder can be used effectively to delay loading of large scenes, which may help depending on your use case, but I like using it for the purpose of managing dynamic UI elements. Give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments. Also again, please consider wishlisting my game Alchemortis on Steam.